Today we are going to discuss the topic piecemeal distribution of cash. This topic is divided into three parts, that is introduction, classification of assets and order of payment. Introduction: when partnership firm dissolve, the assets are realized and the liabilities are paid off. Assets are realized in pieces and the liabilities as well as partners' capital balance are also paid in pieces. This method of distribution of cash is called as piecemeal distribution of cash. Classification of liabilities. Number 1, external liabilities. External liabilities are divided in two parts. Number 1, preferential liabilities and other liabilities. In preferential liabilities, there are three types of liabilities. Number 1, government dues, employees dues, and realization expenses. And other liabilities, there are two types of liabilities. Number 1, unsecured creditors and secured creditors. Number second, internal liabilities. In internal liabilities, there is loan from partners. And number three, partners capital. So these are the classification of liabilities. Then order of payment. The Partnership Act lays down the following order of payment at the time of distribution of cash. Number 1, realization expenses and contingent liabilities. Realization expenses will be paid first out of cash balance or first installment, and surplus of realization expenses will be added to the last installment. Contingent liability: after payment of realization expenses, contingent liability will be paid off. Contingent liability, that is bills under discounting. Number second, third party liability. Third party liability is divided in three liabilities or three parts of liabilities. Number 1, preferential creditors, unsecured creditors, and secured creditors. After payment of realization expenses and contingent liability, preferential creditors will be paid off, that is government dues or government tax. Unsecured creditors: after payment of preferential creditors, secured creditors will be paid off. Number 3, unsecured creditors: after payment of preferential creditors and secured creditors, unsecured creditors, that is sundry creditors, bills payable, bank overdraft, bank loan, Mrs. Partner's loan will be paid off. Number 3, partner's loan. After paying third party liability, partner's loan will be paid off. And number 4, partner's capital. After payment of all liabilities, partner's capital should be paid. There are two methods for payment of capital. Number 1, surplus capital method and maximum loss method. Number 1, surplus capital method. Surplus capital method is also known as excess capital method or highest relative capital method or quotient method. In surplus capital method, following two statements are prepared. Number one, statement showing surplus capital. Number second, statement showing distribution of cash. Number one, statement showing surplus capital. The following steps considered for preparing statement showing surplus capital. Number one, partners capital balance as per balance sheet. Number second, add general reserve or reserve fund to the partners capital in profit sharing ratio or loss will be deducted from partners capital. Number 3, find out the proportionate capital for one share, that is divides capital by the profit sharing ratio. Number 4, taking the base of minimum capital, distribute the capital of all members in their profit sharing ratio. Number 5, deduct the proportionate capital from the original capital. The difference will be excess capital. Number 6, again find out absolute excess capital between the remaining two partners. These are the steps considered for preparing statement showing surplus capital. Then second statement, statement showing distribution of cash. The following steps should be considered while preparing the statement showing distribution of cash. Number 1, balance as per balance sheet. Number second, add general reserve to the capital and loss will be deducted from partners capital in their profit sharing ratio. Number 3, apply order of payment. Number 4, while distribution of partners capital, the partners having surplus capital will be paid first, then distribute cash to those two partners having surplus capital, and finally the remaining cash to be distributed to all partners in their profit sharing ratio. Second method is maximum loss method. Maximum loss method is also known as notional loss method. In this method, only one statement is prepared, that is statement showing distribution of cash. The following steps are to be adopted in maximum loss method. Number 1, balance as per balance sheet. Number second, add general reserve and deduct loss from partners capital in their profit sharing ratio. Number 3, apply order of payment. Number 4, find out the maximum loss. Maximum loss should be calculated the following formula. Maximum loss is equal to total capital minus cash available. Number 5, distribute maximum loss to all partners in their profit sharing ratio. Number 6, if any partner's capital accounts show Capital deficiency. Such capital deficiency will be distributed to solvent partners in their capital ratio as per Garner versus Murray case. Number 7. The available cash will be paid to solvent partner. Number 8. The same procedure will be adopted till the last installment.